state your name and what you were doing in the Lindsay administration.
Sid Davidoff, Administrative Assistant to the Mayor.
What were your main jobs?
Well, I had a couple of jobs. One is I was the political guy inside of City Hall, so that the neighborhood city halls, neighborhood organizations really reported to me. The mayor's schedule, once he left City Hall, was mine. It was when he went to the communities, into the neighborhoods, whatever it was that was under my jurisdiction, and all the outreach program to the communities. I was the guy who dealt with the outreach to the city.
Remember one night for us, one day, one particularly intense event that went well or didn't go well.
Incident, probably Columbia, speaks to mind, where we spent 5 days with Columbia shut down, and John Lindsay from Gracie Mansion speaking to the Dean of Columbia, but it showed the faith that it had in City Hall that we would be on a private campus dealing with the SDS, the jocks, the young professors, the tenured professors, and the time of what it was about, the Vietnam War, minority rights, the community involvement, student rights. It was an incredible time. So when I think about the 8 years we spent at City Hall, it was, to me, those 5 days on a campus dealing with every spectrum of the problems of that university as it was part of New York City. That probably, to me, is the most exciting.
What's an untold story? We've heard a lot of stories here tonight that are fairly well known. What's an untold story?
Untold story. At tonight's symposium, there was a story about how the flag was put at full staff and half staff at City Hall. This is the story. Kent State happened. 4 students were shot. Lindsay was the most known Republican spokesman against the war in the country. And we're sitting at City Hall at dusk, and we've had a request that the mayor has asked us to talk about, to lower the flags to half staff. And Dick Carrillo, deputy mayor at the time, I think you interviewed him, said, who could care, right? Who would complain about the flag at City Hall in this building be put at half-mast? And we all agreed, the mayor agreed. Next day, 1,000 construction workers march on City Hall. The cops got their hats off to singing Star Spangled Banner. I've been walking with Dr. Spock and Bella Rabzug. We're walking up the street with all the demonstrators, and all of a sudden I see, and the truth is, it was a postman who delivered the mail, had gone up, climbed this ladder that exists in City Hall to get on the roof, shoved this thing aside that you get up on, and put it at full staff, at which point all the construction workers, to me, the mayor had an order, and it was the Kent State kids. So, of course, I hadn't seen anything happen before, but I ran into City Hall, threw that guy down the ladder, by the way, and put it back up to full staff, at half staff, and went to the edge of the roof and gave the Viva the Peace sign, at which point they rioted City Hall, and the police said, get out of here, we're going to arrest you. And it was the toughest day of my life. It was the right thing to do, but the wrong thing at the moment, but it almost caused the first true riot in City Hall.
Why did he do it? Why was it a New York issue, or was it part of his early campaign for president?
No, it had nothing to do with president. John Lindsay, the line that he was running for president when he was elected mayor is crazy. Everybody thinks they can become a president from mayor. Has to be.
This is 1970.
No.
After the second election.
Okay, but he's mayor of the city of New York. He started anti-war immediately. Remember, he didn't endorse Goldberg as a 1964 Republican congressman. This was all about his belief it was the wrong war. His speeches on how many schools it was costing this city, how many hospital patients we couldn't attend to, how many people we couldn't train because of the money we were spending in Vietnam. That was John Lindsay. If he can later convert that to the presidency campaign, that's great. The fact is he believed it and truly lived it.
Thank you so much.